Hey guys, Billy here. This video will be a quick run through of the add-ons and websites I recommend to help you optimize your housing collection experience. I hope you enjoy and that you find it useful. Okay, so the first add-on that I'm going to talk about is called Housing Reps, and at the moment it's got 14.7k downloads, so not that many for an add-on, but it's decently big. And then you go into game and you open it by doing / housing reps. I just had it open so it closed it, so if I do it again, housing reps. And then you can see all of the reputations which have items behind them. So for example, you can see Stormont has all of these items. Ironforge has these, and then you can go through each of them. So like Mr. Pandaria, the farmers have some. WoD, a lot of the people have them. I'm on an alliance right now, so I can't see the Horde one, but I do have these. As you know, I haven't bought these yet. But yeah, you can see like who sells what and what reputations you'll need. And this leads quite well into the second add-on, which is going to be called Decor Vendor, which I will show in CurseForge. So Decor Vendors here. So this one's got 85k downloads, and what this does is that it will show you all of the vendors that are selling stuff, basically. So in the chat, I'll do / decor, and then you can see on here that you've got, okay, there's a guy Alliance in Blasted Lands. You can see in Burning Steps, you've got Hodrick Bladebender. And blue means it's for Alliance, green is neutral, and let me try and find a Horde one. So if I go to Orgrimmar, and Horde will be in red. So obviously if you're Alliance, you can't do the Horde ones, and if you're Horde, you can't do the Alliance ones, but the green ones are open to everybody. I have noticed some of the vendors have like limited time stock. So the one in Stormwind, the one that's selling the books, I believe it is Solo. I think I said that right. Maybe not. That's like limited stock. So unless you're like the first person there, you probably can't buy it, and you have to wait for it to restock. I don't know if they're going to change this because it's quite annoying, but hopefully they do. So how this works is you can basically just waypoint the thing, waypoint the vendor, and then you can fly to them. So they also sometimes have notes. So this one's like pre-destruction of the Nasus, because obviously if it's destroyed, there's nothing there. And then I've also got the add-ons TomTom and Coordinates, which I'll link down below as well. And what this does is if I click waypoint, I'll zoom out in a second and you guys can see. So right now I go to Eastern Kingdoms. These are the waypoints that I've added, and it just means that you can fly to them very easily. So yeah, this is like super helpful because it means you don't have to like wowhead where every single one of these vendors are. Because if you know them off by heart, I'll be very impressed, but I'm pretty sure you don't. So yeah, this is for the vendors. You can also sort by the factions, the different zones, all the different professions. So like certain ones might only sell things for certain professions. So this guy will only sell if you have cooking. Okay, so the next add-on is going to be called Homebound. And this was the one that everyone was using in beta and before, because you could get, it basically tracks achievements that you can get. So this one's got 305k downloads, so by far the most popular. And you open it by doing / HB. They've also added vendors to this as well, but I've personally not used them because they weren't available until like I think today and when I last updated it. But yeah, so when you click, the waypoints are slightly less good. Like you can't have multiple at once; it's only one at a time. So I prefer using the core vendors for the waypoints. But what this is very useful for is seeing what things you can get from the expansions and how you get them. So for example, you can see this one, you have to do a quest. These, you have to do some quests. And it also tracks like achievements as well. So if I filter, I'll untick quests, so look for achievements. You can see that if you do the MC Hamid achievement, you get this swanky looking gnomish toolbox. Or if you do the Junkyard Apprentice, you get this barrel. So you can sort by that. You can also sort by quests and then hide completed as well. This is very useful because, well, you don't really need to see what you've already done. So you can see you can get like chicken coops and then a lot of the stuff from Legion, which I haven't done yet. But yeah, these are like by far the most useful add-ons, I would say. And it'll help you collect a lot so you can develop your house. There are a few Google Docs as well, which I'm going to show you now. There is this one, which is the crafting materials that you're going to need to craft all of the items for crafting. I said crafting a lot. But what you can do is you can make the items for decor instead of buying them from the auction house. And if you don't have the profession, you can send it through a crafting order. And as long as you send everything, it's probably not that expensive. People charge like 100 to like 1,000 gold per item, maybe. But yeah, I'll link all of these in the description down below. We've got the housing tracker. And this one I'd recommend making a copy of because it's extremely laggy. I don't know how they've managed to make the sheet so laggy. But yeah, it tracks which bosses from Dungeons and Raids drop items. These items are 100% drop, but if you're in a party, I've been told that there's like you have to roll for it because only one, or well, only one guarantees drops. It might have more than one. Like I had one boss drop 2 items, and I was alone, so I got 2. But yeah, if you're alone, they're 100% drop rates. And then finally, there's this website, which is housing.wowdb.com. And this is basically similar to the add-ons that I showed you. As you can see, all of the different zones, who's selling what they sell, and stuff like that. And like the price as well. So yeah, I would say get those 3 add-ons that I recommended. And yeah, enjoy housing. Like there's a lot of stuff to collect. I currently have 425 things collected. I would say there's probably like 800 total already, and that's just in the pre-patch. There's going to be a lot more coming in midnight. So yeah, let me know what you think of housing down in the comments, or any other questions you have. I've rambled a little bit this video, but hopefully that's fine. Oh, and I might be doing a housing tournament. Like, whoever does the best house gets some gold. I'll put some notes of this in Discord, or on Twitter. So yeah, thanks for watching, and have a great day. Enjoy your house, and don't forget to show it off. So I'm just in my friend's house right now. Peace, peace.